It's been a minute. So last weekend, a bunch of game showcases happened, and with it, a bunch of games were shown. One of them being Pragmata, baby. That's right, baby. Yeah, baby, it's finally happening after 100 fucking years. Pragmata is finally coming out. Oh my god. Anyways, in the trailer they showed, we learned a ton. A lot. So today we're gonna look through and analyze everything that was shown. Well, I say we, but it's me. You're just gonna watch, and we're just gonna see what we can learn from it. So yeah, let's get into it. The trailer begins with an advertisement for Delphi Corporation, a company that features products such as their various generations of Luna filament, as well as an advanced generative AI. The company claims to create life for our future, so, the shareholders' future. The ad flashes the company's logo before glitching and cutting out. We can hear the male main character talking about Earth and things trying to kill them. We then see Diana from the playable character's POV. What do I call this guy, by the way? As far as I know, he doesn't have a name, and it's kind of a mouthful going the playable character or the main character or whatever. I'm gonna call him John. He's John. John Pragmata. So John and Diana are surrounded by rubble in some sort of space station. Diana claims to have saved him from dying. Now, the first thing that I immediately noticed during this trailer is John's face. We get to see his face first and foremost. Sorta. It's kind of blocked by his helmet. It's a start, I guess, right? It makes sense to show his face, but I hope it's not too often, or it's only in cutscenes or something like that, or like toggable or something, because I really like the helmet design. I think it's super cool. And John, he looks okay. He's an alright guy, but the helmet is way cooler. Also, this music, I think they used this song in the last trailer, so I'm happy to hear it again. Another huge reason I'm excited for this game is the OST. Everything we've heard so far just sounds so ambient and otherworldly. It's very fitting for a space video game. I love it. Anyways, continuing with the trailer, we learned Diana's real name.
D-03367. They are Pragmata.
Whoa, hang on a second.
That's not that hard. She's a Pragmata. We don't learn exactly what a Pragmata is, but I'm assuming it's something made by Delphi Corporation. She was going to say something about being state-of-the-art, so she was definitely manufactured by somebody. I have a theory that maybe Pragmatas are some sort of human-robot hybrid. Maybe Delphi was up to some sort of scheme involving... because we don't know what the Luna filaments are, right? That could be anything. For all we know, that could be like human energy, they figured out how to harvest human energy, and... they made these Pragmatas. Or it's just a robot. It's a special robot that can do special things, and I just sound like a crazy person. Whatever she is very helpful in combat. We see some more gameplay that features dodging, shooting, and Diana doing some kind of hacking abilities. We also get a glimpse at the game's UI, finally. So let's take a look at that. Starting with the top right, it looks like a currency of some kind. Maybe the game has a shop, or there are robot vendors scattered throughout the space station. It reminds me of Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring, but just Souls-likes in general. I don't know if this game has Souls-like elements, but it could, because the bottom left looks like it has an Estus flask or something maybe, but I'll get to that in a moment. Next is this strange hacking minigame. It seems reminiscent of the hacking in BioShock, where you had to line up the pipes. So maybe it's similar like that, where you need to line up all the things, and depending on how fast you do, it might do more damage. There's also a bar next to that. Looks like some sort of timer. Then we have the bottom right, where we see our weapon wheel. We can see John using the grip gun alpha. I'm guessing that's like a variant or an upgrade of the grip gun. Kind of reminds me of Dead Space, so I'm hoping the game is like that in a sense, where we get different weapons as we progress through the game, and each weapon is just different from the last, so gunplay is never boring. Seeing the UI finally and reading Rip Gun Alpha makes me think there are going to be tons of guns and gun branches that you can go off of and do that do different things. Next is the bottom left, where we can see the character's health, and it looks like equipment. This is where I mentioned the Estus flask earlier, because there are two icons. One of them looks like a grenade, and the other looks like something. You know what I mean? What is that?
I don't even know what that is. What is that, huh?
I don't know. Lastly, we can see a health bar above the enemy here, some damage numbers, and it looks like a debuff from being hacked. We see this enemy again, most likely the first boss of the game, before another scene revealing Earth, and that yes, we are on the moon. if that wasn't obvious enough. The trailer shows the logo once again before we get a scene where John names Diana Diana.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am
Okay.
D-I-0.
Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
We also get to see that Pragmata is real and it's coming next year, XD! And the trailer ends. So we definitely saw a lot more than last time, and it's very nice to see that Pragmata is actually coming out. We have a year to wait, so my only hope now is that it isn't a total dumpster fire on release. Or even worse, if it's just not that good. So yeah, that's that. I'm curious to what you guys think about the trailer and the future of Pragmata. It's just so refreshing to me to see a new Capcom IP, and an interesting one at that, so I really hope this doesn't flop. Anyways, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, maybe subscribe, I don't know. I don't really upload that much, so it's up to you. You can catch me on Blue Sky. I post all my art up there, and I'm way more active than here. I also stream on Twitch. I'm currently playing through my first playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake, so maybe you'll catch me live over there. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Take it easy.
I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.
So it's taken me a while to make this video. I originally recorded all of what you just saw on the same weekend we had the Summer Games Fest and those other showcases. I wasn't gonna upload this since it took me so long to make, but I decided I was having so much fun with the editing, I just wanted to keep going and upload it, because why not? In the meantime, Capcom had their own showcase where they went more into detail with featured titles, one of those titles being Pragmata. So, decided why not just add what we see here into the video about the previous trailer. That way it has some form of relevancy, so let's look at it. Pragmata is Capcom's latest IP, a science fiction action-adventure game with an emphasis on hacking. They break the video down with what they call unique points, the first one being about the story. The main character's name is Hugh Williams, not John Pragmata, sadly. Him and his team are sent to this lunar research facility that has lost contact. However, Hugh gets injured and separated, only to be saved by Diana, an android. Now they're working together to escape. This gives me huge Dead Space vibes, mostly because it sounds similar to the intro of the first game. I wonder if they'll lean to elements of horror. I think it could be really cool given the sci-fi setting of the game. The next point is the combat system. It's a mix of puzzle and action. Enemies have armor that must be hacked by Diana. We see the hacking minigame in function, and it works like this. The more balloon nodes you pass through, the more damage the hack will do. You can't reuse tiles, and it seems like you have to reach the green tile to complete the hack. Upon completing the hack, this exposes the enemy's weak points, allowing Hugh to attack. This, combined with the various weapons Hugh will have, seems like a ton of fun. Their next point is the world. We learn the lunar station Hugh and his team are on is for researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything. But when they get there are no signs of life, only the AI. We see gameplay again of the thrusters that give us a sort of double jump and glide, and we also see gameplay of hacking doors, which has its own minigame. And that's it! Honestly, I'm even more excited for this game now. It seems like a solid blend of combat and exploration, and the hacking looks like it'll be a fun mechanic to balance with the gunplay. And of course, I gotta mention the amazing music. Oh my god, I need the soundtrack now. Like, I need it now. I don't care where it is, I need it to be somewhere so I can have it. But yeah, for real this time, the video is over. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. This was fun to make, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.